Hello, all you YouTubers and all you comic book fans, and welcome to the Comic Book Corner. And I am your host, Spider Slayer. This is a special pre-turkey edition of Comic Book Corner, and we're going to talk about a brand new book that's just come out. It's actually the second issue, and I find this book very worthy of putting on your possible pull list. And this book today that we were going to discuss is issue number 2 of The Incredible Hulk. That is right, The Incredible Hulk, issue number 2. This book, even though it's only 2 issues into it, I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen in this book. The art is done by Mark Silvestri. I can't even say his name, Silvestri. I know his art. I'm familiar with it. He's done video games and stuff like that. But the way he draws Hulk is incredible. It's kind of like how Hulk should be drawn, I think. Very strong, very powerful, very intimidating. It's done very, very well. And this particular series, Dr. Banner, Bruce Banner, and the Hulk are separated. And basically, Bruce is trying to find a way to get him and Hulk back together. And he's obsessed with the whole thing. He goes into this island, and it's just like it was it had radiation in it in the 1950s, and he's trying to do all these like experiments with gamma and poking himself in the head with like needles and anything to get the Hulk back, because he feels that it is his only sense of accomplishment. And I think it was brilliant the way this has been written so far. Just for instance, like the artwork in here real quick, I'm going to show you. Here's just an open page right here. It's just done so well. This is Bruce right here, and then this is Hulk. Hulk is basically, he has a beard and everything, and he's been in hiding and things like that. And even Betty shows up in here, and we're going to take a brief look at this. And this is Betty. She looks very nice, and Bruce is very well drawn in this book. It's just awesome. And another thing is Red She-Hulk comes up here, and because she gets pissed off at Bruce at one point. But again, another example of the artwork. And I'm going to show you some clips of the art shortly, but I just wanted everyone to get a real close in here of what that looked like. Fantastic, well-written book. I just can't wait to see where this story goes, and if he ever becomes the Hulk again, which I think he should, but we never know where this book is going to go. But it's just basically Bruce Banner going mad at this point, and he will not rest until he gets the Hulk back in him after he spent all these years getting the Hulk away from him. So in a brief nutshell here, like I said before I do a walkthrough of this book, I give this book definitely a 5 out of 5. There wasn't anything wrong with this book at all that I saw with it. So I'm going to show you guys some artwork inside so you get better quality pictures of it, and then I'm going to do a walkthrough with it. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the art, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye. Guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that art. Now we're going to go through a little bit of a walkthrough on this book. In case you guys are on the fence, I kind of give you this little preview action here. and maybe it'll make you go out and buy this particular book. Again, I think this should be on the pull list. At least give it a few issues to see where it goes. But anyway, we're going to start it off right here. First page here. This happened weeks ago, before Bruce is, gone mad creating crazy ass mutant like creatures. But here he's promised Betty and that they were going on a vacation and that they were going to spend husband and wife time, and Bruce is going to make this marriage work. And but basically he's just so wrapped up in trying to be the Incredible Hulk that he was secretly going here to do work, to try to find work. And Betty is just basically, saying, Bruce, you always come up with these excuses, and there's always if, ands, or buts in our marriage, and how can you give it an honest try? And this guy comes and he's like, oh, here, let's go, find this radiation stuff, and basically it was the last straw on the camel's back here, and she kind of pulls away from Bruce, and the next thing we know is that she gets all pissed off, and like I showed you this picture before, she changes into Red She-Hulk there, and this is what I love about it. Like, the artwork is like so intimidating. It's just like this girl would scare the shit out of me if she came up to me, and I'd be like, holy crap, don't mess with me. Don't fuck with me here, like seriously, that's just an awesome pick. Like, that would scare the shit out of anybody, and you can literally see the size of her compared to Bruce in his normal form. It was a great pick right there. But basically now she takes off, and he's by himself. He has no Betty. He's all by himself, and all he does now is he goes to work, and you can see that he experiments on himself. He basically, he jammed an 8-inch needle into his brain. He has a tumor in his brain the size of a grapefruit, and you can see that everyone around him has been turned into Hulks, and now he's the only one that's not a Hulk. And basically he gets so frustrated because he wants the Hulk back in his life because it feels like it's the only sense of accomplishment, and he just smashes things. And next he goes and he sends his little mutant pig or hog guys to go find the actual Hulk. And he says when all else fails, he's like, if I have to, I'll bust out the gamma bomb. So we'll see what happens there. In the next issue, in the next panels here, we go now into the actual Hulk. And we run into this character that's trying to recruit Hulk to get Banner, because they're aware of what he's trying to do and trying to create all these mutant creatures and try to get himself to turn into the Hulk again. And this lady's name is Amanda Von Doom. That's her right there. But she is not related to Victor Von Doom, and she makes that clear in the issue many times. And even in the last issue, she said that as well. She explains all her stuff and what she is and things like that. And basically she explains the mission to the Hulk, saying that, we want you to find Hulk, or we want you to find Banner, and you have to do this and help him. And he's like, no, I'm not interested in Banner. He's not a part of me anymore. And all of a sudden, Banner has created big green hammerhead, great white, green sharks, and they're attacking everything. I mean, everything on this island is created by Banner. He's like Dr. Monroe from that movie. I forgot what it was called, but he creates all these creatures, all trying to find the Hulk or become the Hulk or whatever it is. So you can see that there's a brief battle here between the sharks, and they're stabbing, she's kind of stabbing her in the eyeball, a little bloody there. And the next thing we see is that they beat all the creatures, and again, she wants Hulk. She's pleading Hulk to find him, and she says, you have to help us stop him. And the next thing we know is that he says no, and he takes off. but I think eventually he's going to help him. I think it'd be awesome if that's the case, and I think obviously that's where the story is going to go. The next thing we know is that in this particular issue, Hulk has been living with the I think they're called the Moloids, and he finds peace and serenity there, and he likes it, and he guards them, and they worship him, and they see that he was gone, and they're basically here, going, oh, is the Hulk back? Has he come home to us? And the next thing we see is that Banner's little hogmen come in, and they're not very smart, but they're basically going to destroy everything that the Hulk loves. And I think that's what's going to push Hulk over the edge to try to find Banner. And in the next issue, we see a nice little picture of the cover here, and it shows Hulk grabbing Dr. Bruce Banner, and with its glasses broken. So my thoughts on this, again, is a very good issue. Artwork is great. It'll be interesting to see where the story goes, how long the integrity of the story lasts, and if Silvestri stays on this particular title with the artwork and everything, I think it will be an awesome title. So guys, I gave it a 5 out of 5. Like I said, go out and check this out. Hopefully, give it a few issues and see what you think, and give me your thoughts in your comments. And guys, again, I appreciate you all watching. I appreciate all your comments from the Walking Dead reviews and things like that. And I hope you continue to watch. And I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey. Get fat. Get some rest. And I'll see you guys in a couple days on the next comic book review. And be safe if you go out there on Black Friday, all right? So take care, everyone. This is Spider Slayer out, and until the next comic book review, see ya!